Hi, the Sultan of Silver here with you, talking about ways to manage your beard. Rubber bands, clips, beard rings. What should I use? Stay tuned and let's find out. If you are like me, you want to get your beard out of the way sometimes. And that means putting on a tie. I know where I work, I have to wear a tie. So I do this. And when I go to tie the tie, what happens is I end up getting some of the beard in the knot and it's yanking and it hurts. So I end up taking a rubber band that a lot of ladies use. It's basically elastic bands with fabric wrapped around it. And I will just go like this and get it out of the way. At least just get it out of the way so I can tie my tie properly. Okay? But that's very low impact, and that's not going to harm the beard. Years ago, I had a long goatee, and I put a rubber band on it. You know the little rubber bands, you get about 150, 200, 300 of them. They're just little things. Look at this, watch. They're tiny. Can you see that? There's nothing to it. It's just a tiny little thing. Okay. And this is what a lot of people use. And I'll never forget, and doubling it, I'll never forget wearing it so often that eventually, see, it makes kind of like an hourglass shape. Then eventually, you end up with this hourglass shape naturally put into the body of your beard when you comb it out. Ow. Ow. See, that doesn't feel good. And you're going to experience that. I'm not going to edit this shit out. I'm going to show you how ridiculous these friggin' little rubber bands are to get into the body of the beard. Son of a gun. God, that hurt. All right. They're great for the very end of the beard if you're going to do something else. I have an unplugged beard. Son of a bitch, that hurt. God. So these little bands, what happened is I ended up with this hourglass thing where my beard was permanently like this. Okay? And then eventually it broke off because there is constant tension from rubber bands. Constant tension. And the rubber, obviously, it catches the cuticle, which is the outer portion of the hair shaft, and damages it. So I started going to these elastic, they're fabric, silk covered rubber bands. They're everywhere. You find them in any store. Women use them, you know, all the time. The thicker ones are better because they're low impact. You want to get your beard out of the way for something, put it on, move it to the side. Now you can tie a tie. Okay? But if you use rubber, you're going to really damage the beard. Now, you've seen me use that. Take the rubber band, double it, grab the beard, twist it, and put this at the very, 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 very end. And that's one way of managing your beard. Or you could put that at the very bottom and slide a beard ring up. But let's talk about beard rings. What is a beard ring? I have no damn idea. I'm not even sure there is such a thing as a beard ring. I just called it a beard ring. My first beard ring was nothing but a corncob pipe, a cross section of a corncob pipe that I hated, the MacArthur. It's actually too thick. I should have done a 1/2 inch or even a 1/4 inch. And what I've done is take the beard like this, put it through the cob like that, slide it up. And then you always fluff, with a beard ring, you fluff out the bottom because it's the bottom that keeps the ring from sliding off. So can you see that? So that's something I will do on occasion. And it's just heavy enough to keep it down. I wouldn't wear it while I'm riding the motorcycle because it's going to fly off. I'll probably make something that will weigh the beard down when it comes riding weather. Keep the beard like this while I'm riding, and when the wind blows, because I don't wear a full face helmet, it'll probably just blow the beard, and this is my experience, just over my shoulder like this. And then when I stop riding, I just take off the helmet, shake my head, boom, beard comes back down. That's another thing. Another thing you can do, this is the ring from a vape unit that I have. Those of you that are vapestas know what these are. Same thing. I like using beard rings better because, I'll tell you why, because there's not constant pressure. The elastic tension on the hair from a rubber band will destroy your beard. You didn't grow it this long to have it destroyed by foolish methods. Okay, so there you go. So that right there, it's not creating tension. That's one possibility. Another thing is I had a ring. This is just a silver ring with a red stone. I don't know if it's ruby or garnet or what it is. And I like a constant, twist it up, watch this now. And you could put a little beeswax or balm on the end to put those, to kind of like, it's almost like threading a needle. Put that through, twist it a little bit more. And you've seen in some pictures of mine, there we go. You have an ornate ring with a little filigree on it. It doesn't look bad at all. And then one of the things I did was I had this, and this was an option at work. Take the little rubber band and just do the very end of the beard. If you bring it up further, you risk hurting the beard. So slide that sucker down, and then you end up with this. So if you're going out and about, you're going to an art gallery opening, you want to be the cool guy with a beard ring, you can do it. It's not practical for riding a motorcycle, it won't stay in. But for a night out and about, eating, and you don't want to get food all over your beard, this is a good, fashionable option. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the hair show in New York, if I'm going to have a beard ring or just let it flow. I'm not sure. And it slides right off. That's cool. Let's see what else. And I like using this big honking comb with these big giant teeth on it. It doesn't pull anything out. Another option for tying a tie would be using these little butterfly clips. And I have a bazillion of them from when my daughter was little. And I used to put her hair up. Just do a little twist, pull it off to the side, get in there, you know, like that. And that way you can still tie your tie or do whatever you're going to do, or if you're still shaving underneath. If you're one of the few people that still shaves underneath, by the time your beard gets this long, you're not going to be shaving underneath. And I challenge you to not shave underneath if you want a full beard, okay? That's kind of like, that's part of the challenge. Another thing you could do is take a leather shoelace, like a lanyard kind of thing, and twist your beard. Be careful. Think about low impact on the beard. Don't be so hard on your beard. Treat your beard nice and it'll treat you nice. And just put that through, slide it up. Don't tie it tight. Don't like strangle your beard, and you could put a bow in it, like that. Some people say it'll be a cold day in hell before I put a bow in my beard. All right, whatever. There you go. So that's a possibility too. Another thing you can do, and you've seen this, Xanda Opigram does this, where he puts a ribbon. Here's a gray ribbon, and you go underneath, and you can go like this. Like that. But don't like strangle it, okay? Just keep it where it's just together a little bit. And just like you're tying a shoelace. That, and then slide that down. And that's a possibility too. It's up to you. How creative do you want to be? You know, like when you open up a little bottle of essential oil and you break the seal and the cap screws off, and what's left on the bottle is that little plastic ring. I have found these to be wonderful. So I take some 1200 grit sandpaper and I kind of go in there and I just sand out the rough edges, but I save these things every time I open up a bottle of essential oil. So again, twist the beard, And if you have to, put a little bit of beeswax or beard balm, stiffer stuff at the bottom to kind of make a little point so you can almost like thread a needle. I don't edit crap here. And just thread that, put that up. And that's always a nice option as well. Always spread it out at the very bottom, just below, like that. And that keeps it up. And there's times when I'm working on people, especially if I'm blow drying somebody, I have found that the suction from the intake part of a blow dryer, my beard starts going towards it, and that could end very ugly, or if you're using power tools or flames or anything like that. So there's just a few options for you to tie your beard. Otherwise, it's just fun to let it grow and let it flow. I encourage you to do the Yeared challenge, because I'll tell you what, like right now, the beard is unplugged. Completely nothing. No oil, no balm, no nothing. Just Grandpa's pine tar soap and some conditioner in the shower. And the weight and gravity alone is just pulling it down and giving me this look. People say, what do you do to get that look? I said, wait. That's it. Just let it go. I hope that helps. I think it would be a great business idea for someone to make beard rings out of corn cobs. I could see something like this with like those brass furniture nails like around it, you know, very Viking-ish or something like that, or silver ones. I think if you made 10 of them, if you made 10 beard rings, embellish them, just make them all at once. Embellish them, give them a clear coat of satin finish, let them dry. You could sell them for 10 bucks each, and you made $100 in an hour and a half. Who knows? If they're nice enough, you might be able to get more. Who knows? Or you can go to thrift stores and buy costume jewelry. See that right there? And what you do is just cut the back, because a ring that's, you know, that big is not going to hold your beard. Cut the band in the back and then squeeze it together so it's just a small circle. And that'll be enough to go up your beard and hold it into place. So there you go. You learned some things about how to manage your beard. Some kind of stylish, some not so stylish, some very functional. And if you have any ideas or have done things that would help the community of people who watch this video, because these videos educate people forever. People are going to be watching this in 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 years from now. So if you have something that will help someone who's growing a beard out for the first time and has a very long beard, by all means, contribute and put it down in the comment section. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. If you like the video, don't forget to bang that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and forward the video to somebody who you think would appreciate it. That would be awesome. Thanks.